Hey, what's up everyone, welcome back to another video on the JB and Millie channel. I am JB and hopefully we'll be joined by Millie at some point, but a bit of a disclaimer before we start this. I apologise for the lack of gameplay videos lately. For some reason our internet was having such a hard time actually connecting to the Nintendo Switch, so obviously that affected island tours, for the dream address, that affected this because we have to go on to the kind of level world. So yeah, I apologise for that, but now that it's fixed, hopefully we should be getting some more island tours to you at some point. So this is the World 4 Castle. Now, we usually try and post these on Mondays to make it a bit of a Mario Maker Monday event, but obviously, as I've just said, that wasn't really possible now. So yeah, huge apologies for that. But you saw the ID, so if you do want to try that, please do. Oh my goodness, and there's some more rising lava. Jason, we are not going to be friends by the end of this. Okay. Oh! Okay, so at least there's a bit of a safeguard. Okay. So it may be... Oh, goodness gracious me. It may be a bit of waiting. But I predict that, well, now that I've got this, it's going to be a little less torturous. So... perhaps we now backtrack on here a bit. Now that we've got the shell, once it rises, it might make this platform a bit more accessible. And huge shout out to the look of this level, because I don't think I've ever played a game that was like this, like visually. Gosh, let me know what this visuals is based off. Is it Mario World 3, I want to say? Not really sure. But now that that is indeed activated, that should have got rid of everything down below, for example. Or I guess this is kind of bringing about some of the issues that I had with the second level, I believe, where the lava rising and falling was a bit of a chore to get through. But at the same time, I feel that with the shell and everything, it's not going to be too bad. I mean, okay. I predict that I needed that dry bones. Oh, okay. This is reminding me so much of the kind of soundtrack and everything from the... Oh, is it the Super Show? The Mario Super Show? Where the Koopa Kids and Koopalings were called like Kooky, Cheatsy. That's what it's reminding me of. I mean, can I not get one of these? No? Okay. So clearly I don't need the shell like I originally thought. So I just run now, right? Okay. Is there a way for me to physically... Okay. I mean, it's not going to be here, right? So I could just... go on here, potentially look to see what I can see down in this lower level. If not, I can then just backtrack. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a door there. Oh, I hope these platforms don't crush me. Okay. So, initial thoughts, I'm actually kind of liking this level. Okay. So I need to hit a blue switch. Okay, so this takes me back to the beginning, right? Or, okay, or does this take me to some kind of hidden location? Like if I just persevere, will the wiggly worm thing? Okay, so that's going somewhere. So I think I'm just going to persevere with this and see if this little wiggly worm thing takes me to some hidden location. Because I can't think where else I'd be going. And I know that I need to hit a blue leaf. Oh, or would this give me the ability to reach the door that I just went to, whilst also re-triggering the lever? Oh, sugar! I feel like that was close. But you know what I mean? Like, if I could press that switch again, and then make the progress that I just made. But obviously that stops me from going into the door, so I'm wondering if that is another door to that location, but the wiggly worm merely sends me on a level with the door so that I can access it. I think that's maybe what we're looking at here. So where is that wiggly worm? Okay, is it... Oh, it's Millie.
Hi guys.
How did I make the progress that I just made?
Oh no.
I'm kind of struggling, but kind of enjoying myself. Because I've managed to find some switches and like got to some different doors.
Okay. You've actually made quite quick progress.
I don't know, I guess I have and I haven't. So there's that door there that I know where the switch is.
Okay.
Which I actually... So I don't... I'm thinking I need to do something weird, but when I went to try and trigger the other switch to hopefully progress, it doesn't seem to enjoy it that much. Because this is like where I started. Oh gosh. But I've kind of figured out what to do. So what I need to do is I need to smack that. From there. And I'm glad that you're here now, because I think that you always tell me how to do it, right?
I try. Okay, so that seems to have gone, so you need to go through the door at the bottom?
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit of waiting, but not to the point where it's like guessing waiting, like...
No, and the lava seems more manageable with this one.
Yeah, so... Oh, gosh. So, I go through that. What the heck? Wait. Okay, that's what I really don't like. Because at the end of that platform, there was a shell, like either the dry bones shell that I need.
Yes.
And obviously, because I'd had multiple attempts, or because I'd tried different things, it had then disappeared. So I really hate that. Again, you have to reset in order to complete the level. But I think it's annoyed me a lot less this time because the road to that point isn't so like difficult that it's frustrating. But again,
there doesn't seem to be as many like red herrings as before.
Yeah, I feel like that's a gameplay design more than Jason's design, but it's annoyed me a lot. Like I really hate things like that in games. Right. Oh, I thought I could make that.
From playing Mario Maker myself and like creating courses, I can vouch for Jason there that you don't really choose the respawn rate. You'd have to place 5 of them to prevent that.
Yeah. Or I don't know. What the heck? Okay.
Was it because you were dry bones as opposed to being you in a dry bone shell?
I guess so.
I don't know how to transform between the two, but...
I'm a bit confused, because I feel that, like, in that little low platform there, I need to get into this door, I think, using one of those little wiggly worm elevators. But when I tried to do that, the wiggly worm had reset. But I don't know. I think I know what I'm doing.
Could you get through the door when the lava rises to that point in that shell?
Does it rise that far?
I don't know. It seems to rise quite far.
I'm not sure. No.
No, sorry.
Oh wow,
great, well
okay.
done.
So I don't really need to go here now, I've just got a bonus one. See, I guess that's a point in the favour. If you time that right, you theoretically don't even need that one. See, it's this that I want to get to.
Okay.
But obviously with the blue thing still there. Right, I'm gonna see what happens if I just persevere with the wiggly worm. Like, it's a bit of a chore because I literally feel like I'm gonna have to wait for the lava to rise, then wait for it to go down to see where the wiggly worms are. But, you know.
It's a time thing, I guess.
Because I can't see where else. It has to be connected to this wiggly worm. And I feel like it has to put you on a level with that door to the left hand side, which should hopefully bring you somewhere else. Like it should be now, right? Maybe it lowers. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's starting to
Okay, great.
get to that level.
There you go, there.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness. What? So now I'm here. Now, has that unlocked something like until I've got to this point? So it's taken me there.
Can I make one suggestion?
I feel that.
Can you go back along a second? The other way. Stay there. What happens if you go down with the lava in that gap?
It's weird though, because I feel like if I could have done what I did before, like go back to the left hand side and trigger that switch again, and then I've gone back to the right to get the wiggly worm. That would have been a perfect method. But it was like when I went to the left hand side to trigger the switch again, I went back to the right, the wiggly worm was back in that hidden area.
So is there normally an on-off switch to get through the blue things?
Well, there's normally an on switch and an off switch to alternate between when the red's full in.
At the very start, did it give you a task of something you had to achieve?
Yeah, I need to get there whilst wearing one of these.
How strange, you did that, so you'd think,
Okay, so I may have to mute briefly because of the dogs. Again, we usually try and record these around midnight, but this is to be a bit of an earlier recording, so it isn't more delayed than it is. So I'll just mute for a little bit. Okay, so Millie has just gone to sort the dog out. Hopefully maybe get them outside or give them a little treat. Whatever makes dogs happy. So I'm just going to try and do this to see if the worm does indeed reset. I have a bit of a chilling suspicion that it will. And at that point, I don't know what to do. Yep, it's just reset. So how do I get to that? I don't understand. Like, I know what to do. The worm takes me back, because then it's a full circle, and I can just go out there, and go and like trigger that level. But this doesn't work. Which is annoying because I kind of feel like there's nothing else you can do. I mean, if you wait for the wiggly worm to finish its course, does it then stay? Like, I don't understand at all. I don't understand this one bit. So literally, you know, it just resets. So I think, because I imagine how the course goes without it resetting very kind of easily, in that I just make it to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And trigger what needs to be triggered. You know, I get the shell. I go into that other area. Oh, and then that's destroyed. So I literally just need to die now. Great. This is fun. I see. The issue is that I know exactly what to do, but it just isn't working. Because without a shadow of a doubt, that worm is a way to get back to that level. Whilst great. So and now again, I need to die. Yeah, that's annoying. When that's the thing that's killing me, that's, to me, that isn't fun.
No, I think
like, it's just annoying.
because you can demonstrate that you know what to do, I can understand why it's frustrating for you.
And there's no way that I can trigger the worm without triggering this initial thing. It's like that if coming here to do the switch makes the worm reset, like if that wasn't the case, then I could press this button again after, you know, going through that door.
Yeah.
The blue would disappear. I could go into that lava which took me above, you know, where that slope is. And from there it would literally just be a case of waiting for the lava to rise down. I mean, admittedly, if that was the formula, it would be a little bit on the easy side. But there's physically nothing else. There's no other switch. I mean, the only other thing that I can think of to try is if perhaps... Because I think I kind of went a bit too quickly with the wiggly worm the first time. But if possibly waiting for the wiggly worm to fully complete its course would make it a permanent fixture. Perhaps.
Or I'll wait till you've tried this and then...
Well, can you...
Okay. So is that wiggly worm only activated once you've hit the first switch?
It's only activated once you're on top of it.
Does it stop moving once you get off it?
No.
Theory.
Oh.
While that moves to the door, you need to go back and you need to hit the on-off switch.
I tried that, and it resets. Like, it just ends up back in there.
Oh.
And that's the thing.
Could it be that it had completed its course before you got back and that's why it had gone?
I mean, possibly, but if I, like, go here... Okay, it rises. It does what it needs to do, fair enough. Okay, so I hit this switch. Now I'm rushing to go back. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So I think you've done it.
Okay, let's go, JB, you can do it.
Oh no.
Okay, it's fine, you're in the shell.
Oh, and then I wait for it to go all the way down. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I understand some of the theory, it's just in practice I'm really bad at these games, so... But I can sometimes work them out.
Oh, that was just... thank you, because I was just so frustrated, because I knew exactly what to do, but I just felt like it wasn't a gameplay mechanic.
I feel like we've done this one in record time for us, right?
I think so. I was just so confused, because there was no way that I could have not done that. Like, I knew what to do, and it was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I really like that. I mean, again, there's an issue with me where if you break the shell, you're more or less, you know, doomed, and I really don't like that with games, so that's kind of what I don't like, because obviously we promised the creator that we would give our honest opinion, so I didn't like that aspect, but it wasn't, you know, the worst, and obviously it wasn't Jason's fault, because that's just something that can't be, you know, coded into the game as such. Now, another thing that I didn't like, again, Rising Lava, it was a lot of situations where it was a lot, you know, just waiting around, like, let's wait for the lava to rise so we can get to this level, let's wait for it to sink so we can get to that level, but because it was a bit more of a shorter, compact space, it didn't feel like just being tedious for the sake of it. Like, I was frustrated for sure, but at no point was I bored doing the level. So I kind of feel like it added a bit more to that suspense, especially when you're like, oh my gosh, I need to get to this location before the lava makes me rise enough to hit it, or I need to get to that location before it disappears from the lava.
Yeah.
So I did like that quite a bit. In terms of overall gameplay as well, I kind of enjoyed everything, to be honest, like besides those negative points. Like, it's a bit of a shorter level. Dare I say somewhat of an easier level in terms of method, but again, I could be thrown off quite easily if I didn't have Millie here with me. I just think that maybe it was a kind of error level. But again, it can't be because you need to like complete the level as the creator beforehand. And I also love the visual style. Like, I think it's based off Mario Bros. 3. But I really like that. So do you have any thoughts, Millie, even though you were kind of in and out?
Yeah, I guess I'm sorry that I wasn't here as much for this one, guys. But from what I've seen, I did really like it. A lot of, some of the courses have had, like, you know, kind of red herrings. You've been sent on a bit of a wild goose chase just for it to turn out that, you know, you didn't actually need to address that part. It certainly seemed a lot more comprehensive and, as you said, compact. Yeah, I'd say maybe, again, I didn't even do the first attempt of this one this time, but maybe their easiest course?
Possibly, but that's nothing against that, because
No, we're happy, we needed it after this.
I'm sure it's going to be the calm before the storm. So, thank you so much for watching. These Mario Maker videos are going to be on a Monday with any luck. However, if there are any changes, we'll let you know on Twitter. Unfortunately, we don't have the community page yet, but we are hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please help us on that journey by liking, commenting, and subscribing to JB and Millie.